نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the second part of Arabic calligraphy video tutorial Kelk 2010. My name is Muhammad Abdul Karim. I'm gonna be your host. I was actually scheduled to make this tutorial a couple of days ago. Well, that didn't happen because I had a problem. I had a small canker sore. I think that's what you call it. It's quite disturbing, especially when you're talking or eating. So I had to apply some painkiller called Oral Cure Gel. It's a type of gel that you apply on a sore area, and it should kill the pain for the next 3 hours, so we're good to go. So before we get started, I just want to show you the website where you can find Kelk 2010 or whatever the version they have. Alright, so let's go to the website and check it out. It's cinnasoft.com. Alright, so here we are, and if you like, you can go ahead and surf the site. I'm gonna jump right into software tab where we can find Kelk and a couple of other applications that they have. So I will click on the Kelk and you get few screenshots of Kelk, and this is probably Kelk 2013. Should be the latest version so far, and you get a little description of what Kelk is all about. If you want to download it, go to download software and then proceed to the downloading procedures. Welcome back to Kelk 2010, and since we're going to be typing Arabic text, let's make sure that our system is set to type in Arabic text. So let's go to Control Panel and search for language. Click on Add Language and choose Arabic. You can either double click on Arabic or just select and click Open, and you can choose any of these Arabic versions. In this case, I'm going to choose Arabic Egypt. You can double click or just select it and add and click Add. Now close the window, and now I'll be able to switch between Arabic and English. And if you don't have Arabic printed on a keyboard, you can go to the Start menu and then start typing on screen keyboard. And there it is. Now you should be able to switch between Arabic and English by holding down Alt and Shift. Let's minimize it. I'm gonna zoom to 150%, and okay, let's go and open the page text and bring it up here, and then so to switch between Arabic and English, just hold down Alt Shift on your keyboard. Now you switch to Arabic. Let's say click here. You can go ahead and type Bismillah. Now you can click close and you have Arabic text. And this is the only problem that I face when I'm using Kelk 2010. I don't know if it has something to do with the system itself. I'm not sure, but the only way that I do to get rid of this is to just click on save. It's gonna ask me to save this. Okay, let's save it as taste. Click save, and then it goes away. Alright, so in order to achieve an exponential workflow and to save some time, I have already created a project that's going to act like a prototype for our work. Let's go and get to know the shapes that we have here, but before we get there, be aware of one thing, that the tools that we see here, the tools that we have here will depend on the type of font that you have used on a selected line. As you can see, I have two different types of font here. Let's see what happens to the tools when I select this line that has a total different type of font. So if I click on this little box, you can see that the look of the tools have changed, and also we have lost one tool here. That means that we cannot use this tool on this particular font. So let's go and change this font size to match the one we have on our prototype. With the box still selected, let's go and change it to 36 and change the font style to Thuluth. Alright, so let's go and get to know the tools. You can find the names of these tools all the way to Calligraphy 2. We have a select tool, a hand, zoom, rotate, other shape, longer or smaller, taller or shorter, Kashida, more lace, connect, disconnect, and crop tool. Let's go. We're gonna start with the Kashida tool. The Kashida tool is used to enable the stretching of any combination of letters that have a horizontal stroke. Like Bismillah, we have a horizontal stroke, and Ar-Rahman and even Ar-Rahim. We're gonna see how that works in a moment. So let's go and click on this tool, and the way to use it, just click on the shape. It's going to turn it into stretchable shape. To reverse the action, you can go ahead and right click on the shape. Now let's click it again. Now once you have clicked on it, you can go back to the select tool and right click on the shape, and then you can go to other shapes. It's going to give you a couple of combinations of that particular shape, and then you can choose whatever the shape you want. In this case, I'm going to choose this one, and then I'll choose save to get rid of the trails. Alright, so I want this one to stretch even more, so we're going to use the longer or smaller tool, which is right here. Now keep clicking on the shape and it's going to stretch. Unfortunately, we have a limited amount of length that we can stretch our shapes. And the next tool that we need to know is the shorter or smaller. Is it shorter or smaller or longer? Well, it's called the taller or shorter tool. Alright, so just click on it, and this tool is used to stretch any letters that have a vertical stroke like Alif, Kaf, and Lam. In this case, we have Alif here. We can stretch it, and like I said, we have a limit of length that we can stretch it to. So by just clicking on it, you can stretch it for as much as we can. And if you want to reverse the action, or maybe to make it even shorter, use the right click button. Okay, and the other tool that we need to know is the other shape tool. Okay, you click on it, and then if you click on the shape, it should take you to a different combination, and you click again. Just keep clicking till you get what you want. Now instead of using this tool, I just go and right click on the shape and choose other shapes. This way I'll be able to select the shape that I'm looking for. So let's go and click on this one, and then click save to get rid of the trails. Let's go ahead and stretch it. Let's stretch it to, you can click a couple of times. Alright, so at this point we can go and take this one down here. Let's zoom in here, 200. Click on save. Okay, so we take this one here.
Let's say thank you, Allah, for blessing us with good life in this world, and inshallah hereafter.
And as you can see, Kelk 2010 is not an Arabic calligraphy generator, and by that I mean it's not like you type in your text and then with 2 or 3 clicks you get to the shape that you want. Actually, it involves time-consuming processes of stretching the shapes and adding the vowels and all that stuff. Alright, so let's go and stretch this one as well. And like I said, first of all, you need to use the Kashida tool in order to enable this shape to be stretched. Okay, so I'm gonna click on that shape, and then if you're satisfied with the look of the shape, you can go ahead and leave it as it is, or else you can go to other shapes by right clicking on the shape and choosing other shapes, and then you can select whatever you're looking for, and that's it. Oh, I don't want this one, so I'm gonna go and just undo that. Edit, it's gonna be edit, undo. And the other thing that I need to mention here before I forgot is that the undo functionality, whenever you start using this application, it's not going to be the keyboard combination for the undo, or the shortcut is not Control Z as in other applications. It actually is Control, I'm not sure, but I had to change this one. And you can do that by going to File, Menu, and then Shortcuts, and the undo should be on the Edit menu. So I'm gonna click on the Edit, click on the undo, and you can see the keyboard combination for that. And you can edit if you want to use Shift Z, you can do so, and then click OK. Okay, I just changed it to Control Z. And on Control Z there was something else that I changed to a different combination. I don't remember. However, this is the way that I work. I like to use Control Z as an undo shortcut. So let's go and use the undo. Alright, click on save, and then let's go and stretch this stroke here. We're gonna click on it a couple of times. Now that should work. Now we know how to use the Kashida, the taller or shorter, and then smaller or longer tool, and the other shape tool. Then we have what we call rotation tool. Click on the tool, and then once you click on this, don't let go of the mouse, and then you can rotate. Okay, this will come in handy sometimes. For now, we don't need it. Let's click and do. And the other tool that we need to know is the zoom tool. Sometimes we need to concentrate on a particular area, so we can just draw the rectangle. It's gonna zoom in to that particular area, and then you can work on that, and then go back to the select tool. Alright, so let's talk about this tool here, which is called the connect and disconnect tool. Well, this actually connects alif and lam, alif and lam that comes at the beginning of any noun in Arabic. In this case, we have the name Allah. Let's increase the font. Let's select this and type in here 100, enter. Okay, alright, click save. Now what you need to do is just click. I'll have to take that. I'm sorry. Alright, so the way to use this tool here is to just click on it, click on the tool, and then just click on the alif, and it should connect. Yes, that's it. And then you can go ahead and look for the other shapes or combinations, and you can choose any of the combinations that we have. That's what this tool is for. Okay, so before we wrap it up, let's go ahead and talk about the hand tool that we have here. The hand tool is just used to move or pan left and right, up and down, and this could be handy when you actually super zoomed your project. Like, let's say we go for 400%, and then you can even see the shape. So you can use the hand tool to just click, and this is actually disturbing, but let's see here. I got lost. Yes, I just got lost. So let's go zoom to 200 or something. Alright, so that's the idea. The hand tool is just used to pan left and right, back, up and down, left and right. In case, and you can always go back to the selection tool. Alright, so that's pretty much everything for this video, and in the next video we're gonna learn the last tool here, which is a crop tool. We're gonna also talk about the vowels or the elements, and thank you for watching.